So this is Bob. And today we are doing something with Bob. We're gonna feed him. So my instructions for Bob that Jen left me was to get a clean, fresh jar, get it on a scale, tear it out, and then I'm gonna be scraping Bob into that jar so we can measure how much exactly we need to feed him. So I got as much as Bob as I could out of that old container. And the first thing I realized is I probably grabbed way too big of a jar. But Bob's sitting good at, 48.5 grams. So I am going to go look back at my instructions, figure out what exactly we need to do to make him bigger. Alright, so after looking back at my instructions, we're going to be putting half of Bob's weight in water and another half in a mix of all-purpose flour and dark rye flour into Bob. So Bob, once again, did Bob get more weight? That's odd. I was just looking at that and that just said 48.5 and now it's saying 48.9. So don't know what's going on there, but first things first is to add about half of his weight in water. So I'm going to tear this out. If it'll, there we go. And so I'm going to add about 24 grams of water. Whoop. Okay, well, that's a little bit more than what I was supposed to. Probably should have poured a little slower. So now we're on the flour. I have only done this once before, and Jen was right here over my shoulder watching me do it, so I felt a lot more confident doing it then when she was here, but she is out of town for right now, and so she asked me to do this for her. So we're just gonna see how this goes, and hopefully I don't fuck everything up in the process. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Me not fucking everything up. Also, I apologize, I'm not as energetic as Jen is. I'm not used to this whole content creator thing. There we go. And now that we have everything, it says to mix until everything's incorporated. And how Jen taught me to do that is with a single chopstick. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I will show you once everything's done mixed together. So this is what it looks like all mixed together. I tried to do my best to make sure all the flour was incorporated. There's no, lumps or bumps. And now we're just going to seal Bob up and put him back in the pantry. And there you go, Bob. And both me and Jen have worked in food service, and so I put on top a little sticky note before screwing the lid on fully. Just let Bob last fed today's date. I messed up on my 6 on the end there, but there you go. That's Bob.